Hello everybody and welcome back to Vince Plays. So today we are continuing on with harvesting our corn. It has finally grown and it is time to get our pigs something to eat. While this is harvesting, what I've done was a so-called neighbor was going out of town and he wanted me to harvest his field for him. So I did, since he wasn't going to be there, but he had no use for the crop and it wasn't selling good at all. It was just sunflower seeds. So he said for harvesting it, we could go ahead and keep the crop for a small fee. Hence why our money went down slightly, but we got to keep the crop off of the field. So we did get some sunflower seeds to give to our pigs. So I need to start thinking about what we need to do next in order to make this farm profitable, because we're pretty much breaking even almost, barely scraping by. We have not acquired, but our pigs and chickens have bred quite a bit, so we do have extra animals now. We started with 26 chickens, now we have 60. Started with 2 pigs and we're up to 80, so up to 8. That is pretty good. But we're still breaking even when it comes to crops. So today is going to be a sell day. I'm gonna top off all my animals' food, and whatever's left over, we're gonna go ahead and sell. Hopefully, make enough profit. But in the meantime, I have to start thinking about what I want to invest some money in order to make this farm a little bit more profitable. Hopefully, we can do something better. Since the pigs are not making much slurry, I'm actually giving them straw, so now they're making all manure, not slurry. I think it would be wise if I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the slurry spreader, and I'm gonna go ahead and invest in a manure spreader. That way, so we can actually fertilize our fields without actually paying for fertilizer over there. I think it will be a little bit better. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this, and I will see y'all here at the end. Okay, so we have finished harvesting the corn, but we really have to look at something. We have a decision to make. Should we keep planting the things we're already growing, or what I'm thinking about doing is, if this machine will do it, let's see if they'll plant it. Soybean, oilseed radish, grass, wheat, barley, oat, canola, soybean. No, this one will not do it either. I would have to lease out a planter, then lease out 2 different harvesters, pieces at least, because I wanted to do either potatoes or oilseed radish. Or no, not oilseed radish, but the sugar beets. Canola has good price to it. Is I already have all the equipment to harvest it and plant it, so it's, this shouldn't be that bad. But in the meantime, while he's doing that planting, it is time for us to go sell some stuff. Most First things first, first things first, I need to move the harvester out of the way. First crop to sell, I think I will go ahead and I'm going to sell all of my sunflower seeds. I took a shortcut but it ended up being a lot longer than I was expecting because we went up a steep cliff, and this tractor is not made for that. It does not have that much horsepower. But let's go ahead, empty out our bucket. We made $1,200 for just our bucket worth of canola. Okay, I can't wait to see what the trailer will bring in. $27,000 for one load of canola. That's worth it. That is definitely worth it. I think that's gonna be a tough decision now. Um, this is a big field. What is this? It's up on the top of a hill, though. This would be a nightmare to transport back and forth up and down this hill. All right, guys. I went ahead and I did something rash. I went ahead and I bought a seeder. It's a small seeder. It takes fertilizer and seed. It does not hold a lot of seed though. That's 360 might cover less than half this field, I believe. But we have a seeder, so now we can plant corn and all the other. Oof, crap! I'm hitting the building. Corn and the other good stuff. So, like sunflower seeds and all that. Unfortunately, this guy's already planting canola, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this process through, let that grow, harvest it, and oh shit, let me just take that off. Okay. But also, I was looking into it as far as the manure spreader and the slurry spreader goes. It takes a lot of slurry and a lot of manure to cover a field. Those pigs have been producing manure and slurry both for about 3 or 4 days at least, and they have put out enough to maybe do 2 single passes in this field here. So I'm not sure if a manure spreader is worth it to actually invest in this. So I might end up getting, I might just end up investing in a fertilizer itself until we have enough pigs to produce enough slurry and manure a day to fertilize our fields. I think we're gonna have to have about 100 pigs a day. The 100 pigs produce enough slurry or manure to fertilize our fields. So yeah, I'm headed back. I'm gonna go purchase a fertilizer, and we will do a double fertilization of our field. All right, we have a fertilizer. Gotta fill it up first of all. Um, grand, 2,000. Oh shit! How much is it gonna cost to fill that thing up with? Man, it's gonna cost me like $6,000 to fill this up. Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, $6,144 to fill this thing up with fertilizer. Ooh, that's a lot. That was a lot more than I was expecting it to be. Um, but I do know we have to wait till the next grow stage in order to fertilize. So I'm gonna let him continue planting, and I'm gonna look into other things to sell or what to plant next. Our next crop, since we now have a seeder, our next crop is most definitely going to be corn or sunflowers. All right, it is time to fertilize. Man, I want to see how far $6,000 goes in fertilizer. It scares me. That is a hell of a lot of fertilizer. So far so good. Only use 2%. Well, this actually should go pretty fast because that's actually fairly wide swath that this fertilizer is doing. Let's see here. Alright. And time for the next row. Man, we can almost do the whole entire field in two passes. Can we? Let's try it. Oh, not quite. Oh well. That tiny little strip there on the sides, that's not going to do anything bad. I mean, it's only a tiny little bit. I want to see, percentage-wise, how much money we're going to make, or how much money we're going to spend just to fertilize this. So we use 7%. It's $60 per percent. So we spend $420 roughly just to fertilize that, minus that middle area. That's not too bad. Really not too bad. Lower. I'm gonna drop this off over here. Actually, easy way to tell real fast is just to fill it back up, and it'll just tell us exactly how much it costs to fertilize that. Ooh, keep driving way past it. Start filling. Yes. How much? $380. Okay, so I was off with my math. 2 fertilizations. Is canola planted, ready to go? Where's my trailer at? Keep losing everything. Don't remember where I put it. Feeder, fertilizer. There's my trailer. Okay. So I'm gonna hook up. Then we're gonna go to sleep. Wake up tomorrow, and it is time to harvest canola with a double fertilization. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see the outcome of that. All right. It is time. The canola has grown, and it is time to harvest it. Oh, this is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good day. If only I can start off in a straight line, it would be a good day. There we go. Lightly. Okay, there we go. That's a good straight line. So without fertilization, or actually with only one fertilization, 50%, 2 passes down and back was giving me about a 15% yield. So 15% of my harvester, maybe it was 14%. The 14% of my harvester for down and back on the passes. And we're already at 10, and we're a little bit over halfway down on one pass. I think it was 14% down one direction. Now we're at 17%. So it's still an increase. All right, we have finished harvesting a canola field with fertilizer. Time to see the change. I cannot remember, honestly. I really cannot remember how much we had without fertilizer. I might actually have to do one purposely without fertilizer just to see how much there really is. But everything in that trailer is what we harvested off this field. We have 11,000 liters of canola. I don't feel like that's a lot. I really don't. We have 11-1. Pretty much we have ones across the board. 11,114. We're only 3 away from being steady ones. Let's just see here. First of all, I'm very curious on exactly how fast 360 liters of seeds are going to go. Because I don't think it's going to go that far. Line up and get this. Moment of truth. Oh. Speed that up a little bit. There we go. So it goes up to 9 miles an hour. Okay. The seeds are not going down as fast as I thought they would. We have just now finished planting sunflower seeds in this field. Now we have this thing definitely holds more than enough fertilizer, but it came close to the seeds. This field is just enough for this planter with the amount of seeds that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up while we're over in this area. Seeds, yeah. So let's see how much it costs. It's only $300 worth of seeds, and wrong one. Need to back up just a little bit more. There we go. $314 for seeds, and so it was 7. So about $800 total to plant and fertilize that field. That's really not that bad, honestly. It could have been a lot worse. It could have. Y'all, if y'all like this video and any of the other videos, please do not forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. It helps out a lot more than y'all think it does. Also, if you ever feel like watching me play in real time, come over to Twitch. My name over there is Vince Plays 565, and the link for it is in my YouTube description as well too. Anyway, that is done. It's nighttime. It is time to go to bed, and I will catch y'all tomorrow whenever it's time to harvest. All right, y'all have a good one. Be safe.